Looking ahead, I believe that reaching a total of 1 million units across our three brands is just a matter of time and composition.
Our brand is basically the only electric vehicle that can eliminate range anxiety.
Indeed, people might think you're investing too much money, but once you start operating this way, the further you go, the easier it becomes. So, how many floors are you planning to build on that foundation? It's very different whether you're laying a foundation for a 10-story, 50-story, or 100-story building. In today's era of Chinese financial institutions, we naturally believe we need to lay a foundation for a 100-story building.
Okay, I feel like I need to explain this a little bit more. He's basically saying that as he goes forward in the future, R&D spending will be less and less. It's actually going to improve cost. It's all going to be worth it because they're laying a very good foundation, and the foundation costs a lot of money.
When it comes to channels for distributing apps, ads, and games, he's saying that we can't afford to be wishy-washy about how we handle ad delivery. This gives us an opportunity, not just for future users, but also to provide everyone with a truly pure smartphone experience.
So here is an excellent video comparing the user experience of a NIO phone 2nd gen versus a Xiaomi 14 Ultra. And you can see even the same apps, when you open it up, NIO has 0 ads, whereas for the Xiaomi 14 Ultra, every single app you open up has an ad. NIO has 0% ads. The other guy has 100% ads. So this is what NIO CEO was talking about, how nobody else can do this, all right? Because Xiaomi and these other companies, they heavily rely on ads to earn money. Otherwise, their phones will be too expensive. So that's why NIO CEO says that there's actually a great opportunity for them to succeed, even for those that aren't interested in a NIO vehicle, for just a pure ad-free experience that nobody else offers here in China. And they're only able to do this because they're committed to not having any sort of ads, to have that clean Android experience. So this phone basically has its built-in ad blocker. Alright, it's going to block everything. And it's also going to stop app tracking and all that kind of stuff. So this is pretty insane. And I guess for even people outside of China, you know, if you want a security-focused phone that blocks all the ads and everything, then this could also be the phone for you. And before you guys say that building a smartphone is a totally stupid move, let's not forget that Polestar also made a phone, and they made a phone to add connectivity to the car, basically proving that NIO's direction of building a phone is correct, with the idea of building a phone to make the car better, to have more remote access to the car, more features for the car. And as you saw in the previous clip, with the 0 ads, it also really makes the phone faster compared to its competitors. So in that aspect, you know, NIO CEO is saying as long as they add more sales channel, for example, selling on TikTok and selling on JD.com, which they are doing, this phone can absolutely sell like crazy because of this simple feature, having 0 ads. And guys, yes, there will be a NIO phone 3.0. NIO CEO has said that before. There's going to be at least 3 iterations of NIO phone. So next year around this time, you're going to have a newer version of NIO phone with even more features for the car.
Indeed, we should say that most of our future users will come from more traditional high-end gasoline vehicle owners. We definitely have a good understanding of them. I feel there are several main reasons for choosing our brand in the future. The first major reason is that, in fact, our brand is basically the only electric vehicle that can eliminate range anxiety. Because of our comprehensive charging and battery swapping system, service guarantee system, and many gasoline vehicle users transitioning to electric vehicle, although concerns about range are not really necessary, this is a transition that needs time and process. We are better positioned to help them overcome this hurdle. That's also why you saw Li Bin and I go to Hangzhou together a few days ago. Our deliveries in Zhejiang province have reached 100,000 vehicles, and we're already leading in the Jiangsu, Zhejiang, Shanghai region. For example, in Shanghai, among all vehicles priced over 300,000 yuan, regardless of fuel type, We've been in first place for nearly a year now. So, once you help eliminate range anxiety locally, it will have a significant impact on high-end gasoline car users transitioning to electric vehicles. That's the first point. The second point, I think, is undoubtedly related to many things we're discussing today, which is intelligence. To put it bluntly, in more traditional vehicles, the level of intelligence is often proportional to the price. You might have a multi-million yuan supercar, but its navigation system might not even work well. Once people experience intelligent features, it's hard to go back. This aspect is quite significant. I think this is a major reason, but it's hard for me to say which is the primary reason. There's another very important reason, which is that we've been persistently building a high-end brand community for so many years. Our overall aesthetics, culture, and the company's attitude, these soft aspects, will make former high-end gasoline car users who switch to our brand feel that, at least on a spiritual level, they haven't downgraded. I think it's a combination of these factors. We recently conducted a survey, which we do every year, among current BMW, Benz, and Audi BBA gasoline car users. Possibly over 30% of people have already thought about their next car, and they're prepared to try new energy vehicles. I feel this presents both a huge challenge and opportunity for us. So when BBA users switch to new energy vehicles, which brand will be their first choice? I think the characteristic of a high-end brand is that it doesn't excel in just one area. The hardware needs to be robust. The software must be powerful. The experience should be excellent. The service has to be top-notch. And the style must be appealing. The overall style, attitude, and various aspects of the company. It's a very comprehensive set of requirements. I'm very confident that we might become the next important brand in this wave of high-end users transitioning from gasoline to electric vehicles. Of course, I hope to become their #1 brand choice. Here comes the slogan, what's next after BBA?
Looking ahead, I believe that reaching a total of 1 million units across our 3 brands is just a matter of time and composition. It's definitely going to happen. Zhejiang has indeed been at the forefront. It's one of the most economically developed regions in China, with some of the most advanced consumer attitudes. I think this aligns perfectly with the spirit of our entire NIO company and our original vision. Seeing all of our users here today, we truly feel that birds of a feather flock together. Our goals for Zhejiang remain extremely ambitious, so I believe Zhejiang's future will undoubtedly serve as a benchmark for our entire NIO brand, not just in China but globally, in terms of market share, service quality, and even the lifestyle of our users.